Hey, okay, so it is May 18th, 2021. What a day. What a day. So, um, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by talking about, whoops, wrong page. I'm going to start off by talking about what our plan was today. So I started off the day recharting all the zones. There were a lot of zones here that I took out. And I wish I could put them back. Is there a way? No, I can't. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But anyway, yeah. So essentially, what happened was, we had this channel down from yesterday's price action. Essentially, we had this pullback, and then price now went off to test this supply region just a tiny bit. Went tiny bit higher this time, and then we had this rejection. And in pre-market, in fact, I actually took a trade up because we had a demand region over here that caused price to just shoot up just a tiny bit. So if we actually just reveal the trade, so I'm just gonna show trades, and I'll put the pre-market data on as well. So highlight pre-market. There we go. Extended hours. So we took this trade long over here, and the reason why we took this long, or why I took it long, was because I spotted this wedge. Hang on a second, was this right? One push, two push, three push. So went long on this candle, and I think I went long over here, which was 460. Yeah, I went long on the close of this candle, and then got out just a bit, just over here. The reason why I got out was because I just didn't want this to happen. Didn't want to be trapped. Although when I got in, this was my target. My target was 1 to 1. So this was my target here. But because I just didn't want to get trapped in this and not get filled or whatever, and it was the first trade of the day, didn't want to spoil my day, I just took the gain that I have, which was $7.50. So I'll just take this out and just remove this. All right, so what then now happened was, yeah, so price then rallied down and then rallied up. Sorry, went down, dropped, and rallied. At this point, we knew there was like I said, big moves, big confusion. And then we started to have this drop. Then we came to this base, and I assumed this was a test of this bottom, and we're going to go back up. As a result, I jumped in on this candle, and was it at the top of this candle, which was 4158? 4158. And that was, yeah, jumped in exactly at the top. Wow. I bought the market. I think that's what it was, and I got filled in at the top. I should have just put a limit order. But anyway, the point is, I got in at the top, and price just went down, and I was not happy with that because I just basically started my day badly. Really, what I should have been doing was selling this close, but again, because I didn't know what was going on over here, didn't want to just risk it, just kind of sold over here, but didn't even bother. And then saw how price just created this candle and saw the buyers push price back all the way up. So I thought, okay, let's see what happens. Then we had this wedge. And at this point, I bought another contract, and I think I bought it early. And this was 4149.25, 4149. So I bought it early just at the bottom here. I think I was slightly frustrated when I purchased the contract, and then just started seeing price go up. Oh yeah, I purchased two. That was why, because I bought two contracts here. Don't know why I bought two, and so I was losing quite a bit. And then I bought one more here because I could only buy three. And then also price come out here, and I got out over here. My initial target was the top somewhere around here, but I don't know, I just chickened out and got out over here. And as you can see, price ended up getting to my target. So based on that particular, if say I was trading this properly, I would have probably gotten in here. Yeah, probably have gone on the close of that body because it's a wedge, and my first target would have been close to this point over there. Really, this is where my target should be, and this is when I should have gotten into it. So basically gotten in on this candle and targeted 1-to-1, which was over here, which is exactly what happened to the T. So wasn't very happy with that. Didn't like that trade because I got out too early out of panic, and then this one because out of that just didn't work out the way I wanted. So that was not great. Then this bar just kept rallying. Now this came from a demand region which was here, and we just started to rally. So I jumped in late on this. Took one contract this time, said I wasn't going to make the same mistake, but I got in at the top, I think. Yeah, just around here. Got in around here, and then got out around 60.5. Yeah, got out around here. So it was just a 1 point move, which was just okay. It wasn't amazing because I noticed that this was the longest bar in this whole trend. It wasn't going to be a big rallying day, because we're going sideways. So really, we're about to test the opening price, and this is also where the VWAP was as well. And then we just started to sell, come down. I sold over here at 59, just about there, and I got out where 51.40, no, 41.57, so 57. Yeah, just around here, sold around there. Not sure why I sold there, but because the candle closed over there, but I sold. So I just scalped it from here to here. And really that's because this was a wedge at the top. So you can say 1, 2, 3, so just wedge and then just look to get it. So that was the next setup. The other thing again is this was a double top, right? So this is the other setup that I normally do when we go into a channel, wait for this candle. This would have been a great entry short. And then if say this was what we were doing, put a stop down there, go entry there, and this would have been a beautiful 2-to-1 trade if I had held. It started, so so this was the other thing. So I now went long. I don't know why I went long, but I went long. Was it on this candle? I went long, and I noticed things were not going well, so I reversed it, lost some money, and then started adding to my shorts. When the price broke out here, I decided to, was this one where I decided to, no, I went long and kept on adding, and then I just got out and reversed with only one contract in, and then added, I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I think I added I reversed and then got out completely for a loss on this one. This was a really bad loss, and what I mean by bad in terms of percentages, it was just about, I think it was about $30 something down. Took this short, and then started to chop around, and at this point I was not happy with how I was trading. And when we now finally broke, because I think I had a what's it called? I had one of these plotted from here to here to here. So basically just giving me the range. So when it broke, I didn't wait for it to come all the way down, and I should have, because this is a breakout from this range, and these are the ones we love. I think I got out at what, 4157. Yeah, I took all three out here, and look at what I left. But anyway, notice this happening next, where we had this 1 push, 2 push, 3, and then just decided to go long on one contract on this candle and got out at the top over here. So this was a better trade, and I think I got out because of the wedge was forming. And at this point I just decided to stop for a while, and I just kind of went off to watch Manchester United play, and then just every so often just came to watch, saw this fall, and then saw this wedge form, and I thought, oh, this is a good one to go long. Wouldn't do it. This happened, and I was like, this is a good one to go short. Didn't take it. But I also noticed this was happening, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to look amazing. We're about to break out of this. And then we broke out, and then we had this, and this is where the true breakout happened. And I remember saying to my friend when I was trading, I was like, don't take it short yet unless you see what's happening. But we had so many red candles. If we took it short here, we had to put our stop over here. It sounds very straightforward to say that, but putting your stop over here with a one contract is, or two contracts, that's about $60. I wasn't ready to lose $60, or let's say $30. I wasn't ready for that because, I wasn't trading well. So then I saw this candle form. And when it formed, I got in short at 4146, which is just about, just bang in the demand zone. So this is a demand zone, and I was saying to myself, goodness, I'm shorting in a demand zone. This is probably a bad idea. And I giggled for a bit. Anyway, I put my stop up there. And the reason why I shorted was because I felt, well, the demand zone is being used up. We've been consolidating on this area for quite some time. We're breaking out. This is a very strong candle. And at the time, this candle looked like this. So you can imagine, just before, no. So this candle looked like this. It was almost, I think, the third biggest candle after these in the day. And I thought, well, we've done this and this. So chances are we might reverse, but I doubt we're going to reverse because this is a breakout of this range. I'm going to take my chances. And then I saw price stalling here. This candle formed. It was still stalling. It was green for a bit and came back down red. Then this was giving me more conviction that this was a better trade. I think I actually put two contracts in at this point. And then this candle started to come, got green for a bit and then went down, came down again, came back as a doji. And I thought, okay, what's going on here? I know this is one of those days where if you see so much selling, we're going down for quite a bit. So at this point, I was not really sure what was going to happen. Next thing I saw, this candle drop and then drop and then drop. And then I think I panicked and I got out at 4147. Took out one contract at 41. Yeah, I took out one contract at the top. Oh, now, just before, because I was doubting what was happening here because of this demand area, I thought, well, if my stop is going to be up here, or I think my stop was up there, I'm not prepared to have two contracts in and lose this much. So I was not prepared to take two stops, to put two stops in there. So I exited one and I lost, I think, $2.50 and held the other one. And then this just dropped and got over here. And at this point, I decided to get out. But then I said to myself, again, I was thinking, I don't think the selling has stopped yet. I think if this is going to stop, we're going to get a trading range. We had a big demand region over here, which we hadn't reached. I forgot to plot this, what's it called? This measured move target, which it did get to. And I thought, okay, great. Now we reach that demand area. And if I actually gonna put it on the other chart. No, not that one. There we go. So we reached the demand area over there. And at that point, I mean, with all these demand areas which had already been destroyed. So at this point, I thought, okay, fine. And then price just started to rally up. And then we started to drop. And at that point, I sold mine because I just believed that we're going to get some more selling. And I assumed this was the candle that I should sell. But actually, that wasn't the case. So I'm going to talk about that right now. So what actually ended up happening was I sold this candle. Where did I sell it at? 4141, 4141. I think I sold it close to the bottom. Yeah, I sold it around here. And then it started to go back up. Then I plotted this channel and I saw what was going on. And I will switch to a 2-minute chart to get a better idea of the price action. And this is where I plotted this wedge. And I thought, okay, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold on to what I'm selling. I'm going to keep my stop. First, my stop was over here. I said, okay, why don't you just keep your stop up here? Don't put it over there or there. Just put your stop over there, which is what I did. And then it just kept on going up and going higher. And then this happened. Then I added another one because I wasn't sure whether this was the first high and this was the second high and this was the third high. So I added another one, shorted a second contract, didn't work, shorted a third, which is about the same level as this, which is not clever, right? And that didn't really work out. So I thought, okay, fine, let's see what happens. So I had a bit of, I was watching again the 2 minute chart, extended this wedge, and I thought, okay, we definitely have a wedge now. We can't seem to touch this high. Let's see what happens. Went sideways again for a bit, came down here. I thought, okay, we're gonna break. No, we didn't break. So I said, okay, no worries. Because normally what always happens is whenever we touch the base, we try one more time. And normally we have a double top. And usually when it goes a bit higher, I actually feel so much better that it goes higher. But as long as it never touches this, I feel so much more confident. And of course, this didn't touch. This candle form was dojing for a while, broke out for a bit, broke out, and I thought, perfect. 3 contracts in. Let's see how far we can go. 40, 43. I took all 3 of them out here, like a chicken. I think it's because I was looking at this. And now I look at it and I think, I left all this on the table. And I remember saying to my friend, normally this should equal this. And actually, this is actually what equal this. Because I thought it would just be this. Because this, I didn't think the selling would be as much as this. But it surpassed it. Yeah. And I should always wait till I see this happen. But I was too focused on not losing because of getting through this whole mess. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 candles. 7. That's about 35 minutes. I was waiting, which is the problem sometimes when you're trading. It's that patience to wait that eats you. If I had traded this setup as I normally would, which is gotten in maybe here, or even gotten, actually I don't even know where I would have gotten in, but if I'd gotten in somewhere here, I probably would have held for this entire thing, and I would have held for as long as I could. But because I'd been through this pain, you don't want to stay in it, you just want to get out. I really should have just targeted this base, but instead I exited over here, and I wish I had gotten out over here. I had 3 contracts in at this point, and I think if anything, all 3 would have netted at least $100. But hey, that's trading, or even more than that, but that's trading. You just have to have the patience and the emotion and conviction, and that is the issue. What's also impressive is the fact that this breakout led to a 2-to-1 move from here to here. Yeah, so I guess I've learned a lesson there. These setups work very well. I need to really look for setups like these and trade them instead of playing setups like this. Or if I go back and look at some of the stupid ones that I took today, instead of getting in long on this, that was just not a good idea. I should have just waited for this to happen, so I could have gotten long here instead of doing that. And then secondly, waiting for setups like this to form, which I have done pretty well with other things. And I think just having the patience for these things would just make the trading day even more amazing. All right, that's trading for today. Tomorrow we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll have a better day. So actually, yeah, so basically we have had this double top. I'm just gonna present that on here. So we have this double top now, and this, yeah, this M. So we may even get some more selling down here, God knows. And this zone is already off. Oops, I'm pointing to the wrong chart. So yeah, we have this double top here. Could get some selling to test this level before we go back up again. So this was maybe a missed opportunity. It would have been nice, maybe just getting in from this point all the way down. Hang on, what is it? This would be such a nice trade, right? Just taking 56 points all the way down. But I don't think I would have done it. It's just not what I would have done. It's all good. All right. Gonna try again tomorrow. I'm gonna try a little better. And then yeah, today I did use real money just because I wanted to see what my emotions would be like. It wasn't as bad. Um, yeah, it wasn't as bad. Could have been better. Today, I don't know if I made any money at all. I mean, this is what 46.25. This probably just all has gone in fees because I took 20 trades, I guess, and 20 trades. I pay $3 something per trade, so that's about $60. So yeah, probably down by $20 today. So anyway, all in all, a great day.